everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. So as promised, here is my everyday makeup tutorial, just to let you guys know what stuff I use. You know, it's quite a quick one. I take about 10 minutes in the morning to do it, and yeah, so let's get to it. I've got to say though, I wish I had a little bit of a sunbed, because I look quite... I don't look that pleasant. So yeah, so I wish I went for a little bit of a sunbed, you know, a bit of colour on the cheeks won't hurt, but this is going to have to do. So I have started off, I have already moisturised my face. If you haven't seen my previous video, go and see what my monthly favourites are, because I speak about this quite a lot in it, and it's just my favourite moisturiser. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturising Cream. I put it on before my makeup and then when I go to bed at night, it's after I take my makeup off. So I've already moisturised my skin, so I'm now ready to go in with foundation. Now I am the kind of girl that goes in with foundation first, and I don't do my eyes unless I'm doing like a bold look, do you know what I mean? Then I obviously would do my eyes first, but kind of every day I just do my foundation first. So let's get to it. I was wondering if I should use the Air Matte Bourjois or the Healthy Mix serum, but because you've already seen what the Air Matte Bourjois foundation looks like on my skin in my previous video, I thought I'd mix up a bit and use my Healthy Mix. I really do kind of balance what one I use every day, just depending on how tanned I am. But yeah, so taking my buffer brush by Real Techniques, I put some... Ew, there's a hair on it. Okay, so I do a few pumps on there, and then what I do, so I put a few pumps on my brush, and all I do is I just put on my face and then just start buffering that in. Oh, now do you know what, I am so ill at the moment. I'm not sleeping very well, just because my sister gave me a really horrible cold and cough, and ugh, my body is trying so hard to like fight it off, but ugh, it's just minging. I hate feeling ill, and I'm on like a week holiday from work as well, so it's kind of annoying that I'm ill on my holiday off. Oh, that is so typical, isn't it? I'm going to put some on my head. On my head. Now, as you can see, it's not like as mega full coverage as the Air Matte one, but it does the trick. I mean, it's nice and moisturising, and I like the colour of it. It matches my tan well. So, oh, that spot is still there. What? Leave. Okay, so after I've done foundation, I then go in with my Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer. It is so cheap, but it is so full coverage. I really love it. So I go in and I just put it under my eyes, just to cover those dreadful purple black circles I got under my eyes. Sometimes I put like a little bit here, down the nose, and a little bit on my chin. Chinny chin chin. I take one of the Real Technique pointed brush. Is that what it's called? His as well. Pointed something. And I just blend the edges out a little bit with it, and then it kind of makes it easier to blend it out with the other brush. So there you go. Ooh. And then I take the Contour by Real Techniques, the contour brush, and I just kind of pat that in. Now I'm not like honestly, I'm not like a massive sponge person. I hardly ever use a sponge. I really do use brushes more. I've just never been able to use sponges properly. I mean, I don't know if I'm just like a freak or something. But I've just never been able to use them properly. I just really prefer brushes. I feel like you do such funny faces when you put your makeup on. Ooh. So now that under my eyes are brighter, I'm now going to go in with the concealer on my eyelids. So I'm just going to prep them for my eyeshadow. Now I use the Maybelline New York Master Conceal, and I've got 20 Light. It's a really good colour. It's just a little bit darker than the one I've just used under my eyes, and it's really full coverage again, so I use that on my eyes just to prep them for the eyeshadow. Now I use my fingers so much when I'm doing my makeup. I just feel like you've got more control, and it doesn't obviously like fall off like eyeshadow and stuff, like off the brush. It stays in your hand. So okay, so I then take my Real Techniques pointed brush and I just blend that out, and then my eye should look nice and bright, ready for the day. I'm gonna move this over. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now I'm then going to quickly use another pointed brush, and this is my favourite powder. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte. Honestly, so many people rave about this. It's amazing. I don't use, you know, like, what was it, Laura Mercier. I've never used it before, ever. I know that's quite bad. So yeah, I've got this in 001 transparent. I feel like that's just a good powder to have, like, in a transparent, because obviously no matter what shade you use, like if you're like tanned and whatnot, it will just, you know, blend with whatever foundation you use. So yeah, it's good. And I then just pat this onto my eyelids where I've just used concealer to prep them. I feel like there's something in my eye. Ooh. Okay, so I then go in with my Zoeva, the 221 Look Soft Crease, and I actually, don't laugh, I actually use my bronzer. Just easy to use the orange bronzer. Now, the bronzer I'm using is the Topshop bronzer in Mohawk. I still got an itchy throat. I love this bronzer. It's like the one I always use. It's just such a nice colour. It just works really well with my tan. So just to match it with my bronzer, obviously I haven't got bronzer on at the moment, but I just blend that out in my crease, and it just gives you kind of like a really nice natural bronzed look. So my everyday look, it really isn't like, I'm so scared I'm like blocking you, it really isn't bold or crazy at all. It really is quite natural, kind of the basics really, I guess. Okay, so I'm now going to put some highlights on my eye, and I'm going to be using the Sleek makeup, and it is the medium 8885, the Face Contour Kit, and it is a powder. Now, I often use the bronzer in here, but this is such a good kind of like, it's not bold, it really is quite a subtle highlighter. So I'm just going to put my little brush in here and put that on my eye so you can see what I'm up to. So I really do just kind of like dab it just here, just to give me a tiny little bit of a highlight, because I don't want obviously like a massive one for every day. But you know what, if you want to have a strong highlighter for your everyday wear, girl, you go for it, you know? Why did I do that? I don't need to do that, look. Do you know what I mean? Ugh. So you can see that it's very subtle highlight, just to make my eyes look a bit more shiny and cute. So I am now going to go in and powder my face. Now this literally is what keeps my makeup on. I don't use primer. I don't know, am I crazy for not using primer? I don't know, I just never use it, and then my makeup's fine, so I don't know. So I use my Stay Matte powder, and I just put this all over my shiny face to make it not shiny anymore. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to take another pointed Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to poop. I nearly said poop there. I'm just going to put whatever, some more of the powder just under my eyes, just to blend that concealer in. Okay, and then a bit more. Like so. Oh, it's in my eye. Ah! This is actually very difficult. I'm not used to doing makeup obviously like on YouTube, so it's quite, it's a new adventure. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my eyebrows. I don't have much eyebrow as you can see. I am using the Zoeva 317 wing liner, and I've got e.l.f. and it is the cream liner and it is in light brown. So let's begin. So I'm just going to pop that in here, get some product on my brush. I really just kind of fill my eyebrows in. I don't really go that crazy with my everyday look. Just quite subtle, I guess. And also, I literally have never had my eyebrows done. Do you know how I do my eyebrows? You will cringe. I use nail scissors. I really do. Just to give them a bit of shape. Just snipping the hairs off here. Oh my god, I know. I told my friends that before and they literally were like, what the fuck? So, the other one. Now remember, your eyebrows, they ain't twins, they are sisters. So don't you worry if they ain't the same. However, when they do become twins and they are literally the same, it is the best feeling. Do you know, it affects your mood that day, doesn't it? You literally go from, oh god, my eyebrows, to, hell, my eyebrows! Oh my god! You are in such a good mood. Yo, what the f***? Okay, then when I've done my eyebrows, I'm just going to shape them. So I just take the Maybelline New York concealer that I use to prime my eyes, put a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to use that just to go across my eyebrows because I fucked them up. Oh, that's better. Bit more. Oh my god, I literally thought that was a spider on the wall. Okay, so I'm I say that so much, so much. And using the medium highlighter in here, which I use on my eyes, I'm just gonna pop some of that on here just for a little bit of a highlight. Now can you see it really is very subtle, but you just want a little bit of a shimmer because why not? Now, I don't usually do a wing for my everyday makeup look, just because I wanted to be quite quick and quite natural, but I do love a wing. I was actually thinking, will I do one today or will I not, but I'm just going to leave it. Now, I am going to go in with this bronzer. It's a little bit darker than the bronzer I used on my eyes, and which is the bronzer I used on my cheeks, so I'm just going to use some of that, and because it's a little bit darker, I'm just going to pop it here. Okay, so, and on the other eye, and I'm using this Zoeva Look Soft Crease because that one, it blends out eyeshadow like a freaking dream. Now we're going to go in with the mascara. Now this is the world's best mascara. I obviously always curl my eyelashes because if I didn't, I cannot even imagine what it would look like if I didn't do this, because this gives you such good eyelashes. It just makes your eyelashes look so much bigger, longer, fuller and all that shit, you know? Okay, now that's done, I'm going to go in with, it is Max Factor Masterpiece Max Hair Volume and Definition Mascara. So I don't use false lashes everyday wear either, I just use mascara. Girl! Now I do coat my mascara quite a lot, so I'm just gonna show you what I do. Okay, and then I use the same one, but I use an old one to do my bottom lashes, just so it's not as thick and not as, you know, big. like so, and because it's like an older brush, obviously it's not as, it just won't put as much on basically, which is what I kind of want. Okay, so once you've done with the mascara, do you know what, I'm actually gonna add a little shimmer. Sometimes, depending on my mood, I add a little shimmer, you know. So I'm using the Revolution Maintains of Gold Mono Eyeshadow. It is the best. It was £1, guys. £1 from Superdrug. Now, I'm not joking when I say this. I'm going to use my finger because my hands are clean. So now using my finger, I'm just going to go in and just kind of blend that just in the crease and on the outer corner of my... on the outer corner of my... Now, do you know what, that is so subtle but so gorgeous there. Okay, so I'm now going to add bronzer. So using the Topshop one I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to put my brush in here and I'm just gonna... Oh my god, my ears are so funny looking. Okay, so... Okay, so bronzer... Depending on how tanned you are, I mean, you can add some just on the forehead, which is what I do, and then just kind of blend it in with your neck. Now onto the lips. So using my Rimmel London 063 East End Snob, the full lip liner. Now I'm just going to go in, and I don't really have like... Oh, I won't talk when I do this. Okay, now that the lip liner is on, I'm now going to go in with the Soft Matte Lip Cream and by NYX, and it is in the colour 14. This is such a nice colour. I just pop that onto... I just love matte lip creams. I'm going to pop that on top of... And just popping that on top of the lip liner. And now we go! Then sometimes, and yeah, people say this when I'm in work, like, why are you adding mascara to dry mascara? If that's like a bad thing, I do apologise, but honestly, I always do it. And it just makes your eyes look so much, like, bigger. Bam! Look at that. And then if you want to add a little shimmer, then taking that little highlighter I used, and tiny little brush, I'm just gonna pop some just in the corner of my eyes, just for a little shimmer. And then again using that highlighter just to pop some just on my cheekbone there and on the other side. Kind of popping it on like that. And then just overall blending it all in. And that literally is it. And to finish off, I'm just going to put the Rimmel London Insta Fix and Go. I'm just going to spray that on my face, just so my face stays on all day. Okay, so I've just taken my headband out, and this is the finished look. So it really is nothing special. It's just my everyday look, you know. This is my everyday routine. This is what I do. It takes about 10 minutes every morning. Nice and natural, a little bit of shimmer, But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that as well and it wasn't too cringe to watch. I'm still learning with this whole makeup thing, so it will take a while, but I really enjoyed doing it, so hopefully next time I can really experiment, do more kind of like bold looks, but this is, like I said, just my everyday natural look. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a lovely day, and I go back to work tomorrow, so I will hopefully be filming Tuesday or Wednesday, so hopefully there'll be a video up halfway through the week, and I will see you guys then. Bye guys! Okay, take something, and then I take the contour by Real Techniques, the contour brush, and I just kind of, I'm just gonna put